welcome to Ullapool. Welcome to my channel, The Traveling Kenyan. Today I'm exploring this area in the Scottish Highlands called Ullapool. It's, like you can see from my background, it's a fishing village, I believe, as well as a port to other areas of the islands like Isle of Lewis and I believe Harris. But let's explore, we'll have a look, take around, see what this place has to offer, and take it from there. Take this journey with me. And again, my name is Ochieng. The Traveling Kenyan is my channel, so I explore places of interest locally in Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and across the world. So let's take a look and see what Ullapool has to offer. Very interesting. I've been told, like you say, if you like that kind of marina kind of location, boats, the sea, I think it's still an active port, fishing port in this particular part of the Highlands. So we'll pretty much explore a bit more and see what we have here. So I'll turn my camera around, and you can see it's a beautiful day, guys. Absolutely amazing. And just a reflection across the water and beyond in the glens there. Glens mean the hills beyond, as you can see. Some a bit covered by snow and everything, but incredible anyway. So let's have a look and hello. So as you can see, it's a beautiful day. People are taking a walk and getting to explore what this area has to bring. What I've noticed is there's a lot of B&Bs on this side, pubs, that kind of stuff. So it's such a nice day. And the water, guys, look how clear that is. It's still, I think it's low tide at the moment, and there are gates actually that you can use to access the path, like many people are doing at the moment. So I suppose if you're into photography or whatever, this is also a good spot. You can access the downward area. As you can see, there's a cemented bit there, and for those into long exposure like I am, because photography is one of my hobbies, you can see how valuable this location is. So I think that's a boat coming in, coming into docks. I think that looks, they look like a ferry, but to me it looks like a fishing boat. So it looks very much an active port. So yeah, let's see what this place has to offer. So guys, I'm just going to open one of these gates. As you can see, steps into tidal deep water. Do not pass these gates when there's water on the steps. Danger of drowning, of course. At the moment, it's not high tide. So let's just take steps with me and see what this is. You can see that boat is docking already and everything. And there's smaller boats of different sizes as well. So yeah, this very much seems like a very active fishing port. And as you can see there, guys, beyond there, in between the hills, I think it's a passage towards the deeper waters as well. So yeah, Ullapool, so far so good. And there's big boulders there, so I would imagine, as you can see, the water, I believe, probably gets up until this area. So, well, let's take a walk again and have a look. Get out of here. So all along there, guys, as you can see, those are, you know, bed and breakfasts and, you know, private residences and stuff. But yeah, it seems like a lot of Airbnbs as well, and, you know, people visit this area to, you know, to get away from the hustle and bustle. Coming from Inverness, oh my God, the drive was just amazing. So you're pretty much, you get a feel of you're somewhere totally different. As you can see, there's a passageway, and there must be houses you know, beyond there, up the steps. So yeah, so far so good, very good impressions. And let's take a look a bit. So I've been told, guys, the fish and chips here is to die for. So that's one of the things I'll be looking to try as well. I've been told seafood as well, seafood restaurants and stuff. So if you're into seafood and fish and chips, you know, it's a very good day to sit outside somewhere and get to enjoy that. So I'm very much looking to trying a bit of fish and chips and stuff. These sort of places, because you're next to the sea, and obviously it's an active fishing port and everything, the catch will be very, very fresh, supplying the local fish and chips shops and everything. So I imagine you're really, really getting the best of stuff here. I'll cross the road. I'll just show you what I've just seen there. Just take a cross there, and so music of the sea. As you can see, the theme is very much sea-like here. Kiol Namara. I think that's music of the sea's translation. That's Scottish Gaelic, for those who may not be aware. Could be asking what language is that. And I think you get a lot of tourist sort of goods here. It's very much this is actually, Ullapool is, you know, a pathway to the North Coast 500, so they'll be getting a lot of tourists, I'll imagine, camper vans and that kind of thing. So tea towels, and you can see all the clans cards there. So it's a good place to get Ullapool-like memorabilia. And you can see that's the local birds here, and Highland cows are everywhere. And yeah, postcards. Actually, a very good tip that somebody told me is always, it's, you know, have a look at the postcards in the local area. That will give you an idea of points of interest around the area. And this looks like, guys, a distillery is coming up here. It doesn't look to be open yet, but it's called Ridorok Distillery. So I don't know whether it's going to be a gin or whiskey. And bar, food, beer garden, summer 2025. So this is one to look out for, guys. I can't see inside already, but I can hear from the sounds this is being repaired. You know, it's being prepared, and there's workmen working on them. So that's pretty good. So a place to check out, I suppose, in the summer if you're in this part of the world. And yeah, guys, remember it's a Monday today, so it's a bit quiet in Ullapool, but again, I'll have just tourist shops and everything, as you can see. You know, Scottish what do you call it, shortbreads, beans and all the likes. So, and you can see there, you can get jumpers and everything. So quite an interesting place. So let's take a bit of a look further and see what we can see. I'll cross the road again and check out. This is the Ullapool ferry terminal, so we'll just take a look at that. And I think this is where you get the ferry to Isle of Harris or Lewis. So let's have a look at the notice board there to just be accurate as to what ferry services cross over here. So again, notice boards are always a good idea to just have a look at what's happening in the community, you know. So they have a custom and classic motorcycle show on the 17th of May. Interesting. And the Ullapool Harbour Trust, Scottish Marine Animal Stranding Hotline. So just gives you an idea of what's happening in the local area. So I'm interested to see. We just walk by the harbour there. I can see the workmen dotted across there. Guys, this is just a place. I can see me coming with my fish and chips, sitting here. You know, it's like a bench and everything, and just enjoying the marina. Look at that, guys. Just before we head to the ferry terminal, I just thought I'll show you this, you know. So that looks amazing, absolutely amazing. So let's take a walk across, and so that looks like obviously storage kind of lorries for your, you know, I would imagine that's seafood and the likes. And as you can see, it's heading to the harbour there, and their workmen, I suppose, docking the ships and making sure that it's all ready to. So the lorry, I believe, will be dispatching any fish products. So yeah, a new season to take us every 2 days. Oh, this I think is a movie theater. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like I think they're talking of screening and everything. Let's just take a no authorized entry, harbour access only. So as you can see, guys, incredible close-up views of the waterways there. And these are massive boats. Look at that, guys. It's absolutely. You can see the guys are just, you can see, docking the boats, and this will be very deep waters, and you can see beyond that is a very good view of the hills beyond there. I suppose that's Gairloch and to the deeper seas. So let's check out this ferry terminal. And yeah, so far so good, guys. I'm so glad that I came here and I'm checking out this place. And let's see what this ferry terminal is all about. So I'll turn off my camera, turn around my archaeological evidence from around Ullapool and Loch Broom demonstrates human settlements and activities have been present since the end of the last ice age. Rocks, cairns, and Iron Age forts still scatter the landscape, emphasizing the connection with crofting and fishing that established people in the region. Many place names of townships such as Ullapool have Norse origins inherited in the Vikings, who made the region their home, and details of their lives were uncovered when two soapstone bowls were discovered by road builders. So yeah, guys, a bit of history here. It just gives you an overview of the past that was Ullapool, and that kind of gives you a bit of a map of the area. So, and this, guys, is the, as you can see up there, the Ullapool ferry terminal. And it looks shut at the moment, so obviously yeah, Caledonian McBrain, I think, Stoneway, Ullapool. So it just goes to show you the time, the operation times there. And that's the ferry notice board. So yeah guys, so this is it. A bit more just, I suppose, to Inverness. Oh, so you can get, I believe you can get the bus from here as well. And this is just a lot more about the local things that are happening. The clubhouse, and there's a bit of horse racing stuff, and just people, local people, you know, advertising their business and services. So yeah, let's take a walk a bit and discover more about what this place is. I'll just walk on this other side. So this looks like you know, storage facilities for the harbour and all that. And that's the harbour master office. So I suppose this is where all the boats and ships have to check their entries and pay their port fees and that kind of thing. And yeah, there we go. Ferry check-in. Ullapool to Stornoway. So yeah, I think if you're going to Stornoway, this is the area too. And just another view there, guys. That just shows you, you know, HGVs and all that. Cars will use that sort of entrance. And beautiful, guys. I mean, incredible. So let's take a look a bit more. So you have all this, the Church of Scotland and all this, yeah, just local businesses. Look, Groom Free Church. Well, there's an Indian restaurant here as well. So, you know, and you know, it's very kids friendly as well. And there's a deep sense of community that I'm, you know, noticed here as well. You can see all these flower pots. Investing in our community. Welcome Ullapool, visit, stay, enjoy. Ullapool.com for those who may want to visit the website to just have a look and see what this place is all about. You get a community feel, and you know, nice beautiful houses, you know, so it's a very, very small place, you know, where I would imagine everybody knows each other kind of thing, you know. And you can see there, it's a lot of bed and breakfasts. Not much of parking spaces here. As you can imagine, a small place like this, guys, has very limited. So I would imagine in the summer, it will be very, very difficult. You know, you have to be also mindful of the community people as well, because they live here, and you know, so it's just being respectful of parking areas and everything. You can see, you know, like boats and stuff, guys, you know. So if you're living here, I suppose, you know, you can even fish for your own dinner. You know, look at galleries, and so there's I get a vibe that is very, very artist friendly here. So if you're an artist, an illustrator, photographer, I can see this will be the place that will inspire a bit of ideas. Like I said, Ullapool is just, you know, on its way to other areas through the North Coast 500. So it's worth checking out. As you can see, guys, just people having their beer and enjoying their, you know, enjoying their, you know, just the views, you know, because the views are just to die for in this place, you know. And you have benches here, no parking, please leave clear. So guys, you can just even sit here. Look, I'll take a seat and turn my camera around. So guys, look at that. And there's a bench here, and just put my tripod there and just enjoy. That's incredible. You know, have a glass of beer here and just take in the views, you know. So, you know, I can even bring my fish and chips here. But the only thing, if I turn my camera around, see what I'm seeing when I'm sitting on this bench? It's just absolutely gorgeous views. And there's a boat on the foreground there, so you can see, guys. So, and yeah, it's and people on their bikes and everything, as you can see. And guess what? I'm getting midges biting me, I think. So I'm going to take a bit of a walk and just show you a bit of more. So you see, guys, this benches along here, so you can just, you know, you can just sit there and enjoy. This is incredible. So guys, yeah, just taking it all in. And as I walk further this way, it's also more quieter, you know. It's more quiet as well, so you just get that dead silence. Incredible. Very, very, very silent. And I'll just show you. And more benches there, guys. So you can just sit here and take it all in. You know? Absolutely amazing, guys. So these are just cottages and still some more bed and breakfasts. Amazing. So wow, guys, this is incredible. So, guys, I've just reached at the very end of the street, as you can see, and you know, I've just come along there, and as you can see, this is incredible. So I can just turn my camera around again. That is just breathtaking. Look at that. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, guys. So what an incredible place. I'm so glad that I came over here and got to see all this. So yeah, such a beautiful day and beautiful views all over the place. Hello, pussycat. Hello. Say hi to the viewers. Oh, that's a beautiful cat. Yeah, so as you can see, even the cat is just enjoying the views and everything. So right, okay guys, so next stop is fish and chips. So I'll get some fish and chips and show you that part and see what it's like, and I'll get my views and ratings for what I think the fish and chips is over here. So I'll see you shortly and catch up soon. So guys, I'm seeing a fish and chip shops here.
Oh, Alan!
Delicacy. So I'll check out a few on this other end as well. This looks quite famous as well. And they've won a lot of awards as well. So that kind of tells me. But somebody told me to check out this one around the corner. I'm sure, and I'm not being biased here, a lot of the fish and chips places will be famous equally here, because like I said earlier, they have, you know, fresh catch as well. So this is the seafood bar and restaurant, so you can sit out and just enjoy your seafood and everything. So as you can see there, steamed Scottish mussels in garlic, sorry, not garlic. And yeah, it's, you know, you get a few array of stuff. So but the place that I want to go to is the Chippy here, because I've heard really good things about this place. And as you can see, you can just sit outside there. So yeah, I'm going to order myself fish and chips from the Chippy at the seafood here in Ullapool. And let's check it out, guys. So let's see what they have here, guys. Okay. So you can see there, guys, the menu. Atlantic haddock.
No cash, sorry, no cash.
Yeah, so gluten-free haddock. That's interesting. Breaded haddock. I think I'm going for the large Atlantic haddock, guys. So as you can see there, you can get your canned skink, your scallops, and that kind of thing, the soup of the day. So, right. So guys, just waiting on the queue, and let's see what they have. Okay.
Yeah, you just wait.
Have you guys been sound? Yeah. Good. Yeah. Thank you. Hi. Can I get a large Atlantic haddock with chips, please?
Anything else? There's tartar, curry, gravy.
Tartar sauce sounds good. Yeah. Do you have garlic mayo as well?
No.
No. Okay.
So just a large fish supper and a tartar sauce.
Please. Yeah. Thank you.
That's $17.90.
Thank you.
Are you on YouTube?
Yes, I am. Yeah. Yes.
I'll just give you this buzzer and it'll buzz when your food's done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So guys, as you can see, you get a buzzer and you just have to wait and get served. So you can kind of just chill outside, I suppose, and you know, just pretty much wait and, you know, see what they. Yeah, so it's coming to 7 p.m. guys. So yeah, I'm seated here with my buzzer, as you can see. So I think the idea is it'll beep when fish and chips is ready, and then I'll just go collect it and yeah, get to enjoy. So I'll pretty much wait, and when I get my fish and chips, I'll be back with you guys shortly. So guys, got my fish and chips from obviously the shop I showed you earlier, and super good. I'm looking forward to trying what Ullapool, one of the fish and chips, has to offer, guys. So this is just a tub of tartar sauce and obviously napkins, and that's the fish and chips, guys. I like a bit of ketchup on mine, a bit of salt and vinegar, so that's pretty good. I'll give that a go. And you have your haddock there, guys. So what an incredible view to enjoy, you know, obviously fish and chips next to the water on the seaside. So let's give it a go, guys, and see what the, you know, the fish and chips situation is like in these parts of the country. So, and that's a generous size of the tartar sauce as well that they give you. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. One of the things with fish and chips, it can be a bit inconsistent depending on where you are, and some really, you know, the chips can be really dry, crackling pretty much like a crisp, but this one is pretty much still maintains its density, and you know, you get to feel the potatoes, but the crunch is on the outside. So it's a perfectly well done chips in my view. It's a very subjective experience, I suppose, but yeah, totally blown away with this. And I had to walk for quite a bit to get a bit of a place where I can sit and just get to enjoy. The weather is perfect. There's no wind or anything like that, so this is just incredible. So guys, yeah, this has been Ullapool for you guys. I really enjoyed this place. I really enjoyed exploring and coming over and just seeing what this place has to offer, what this place is all about. If you're ever thinking of coming this way, absolutely, I would absolutely recommend it. Typically, if you're into biking, hiking, walking, exploring the outdoors, fishing, that kind of thing, you know, you'll enjoy this place. As well as, you know, like I say, you can get the ferry to Stornoway over the waters, and it's also an incredible way to kind of visit other parts of the Scottish Highlands, like you saw the ferry terminal there. So incredible place. It also can be a weekend break. You can just come, and there's an inn here called the Arch Inn where I'm seated across, and there's a pubs and all that kind of experience. Wow, that's a massive jet. Looks like a military. So anyway, guys, I'm just going to wind this here. If you enjoyed what you liked, please subscribe to my channel. I do this kind of travel videos and stuff like that. Let me know what you think. If you live in Ullapool and you're wondering whether I reflected this place correctly, let me know. And you know, until the next time, until the next location, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.